sir. How do you do?
I'm doing quite well. Will you introduce yourself and tell me what you do?
I am Geoffrey Chaucer, and I'm a renowned author, and I'm actually the author of your book.
Oh, you don't say. That's quite fascinating.
Yes, indeed. Well, now it's my turn to be asking questions. So why did you choose to tell your story about greed?
Well, after the Franklin's tale, everyone was depressed, so they asked me to tell a merry tale. Others decided they would rather have a story with a moral. One of my favorite morals is greed is the root of all evil. So I told about 3 greedy men.
Oh, okay. Do you consider yourself a greedy person?
Yes, there's a little greed in me, but I see my money as a way to survive.
Okay. Well, I have a couple more questions for you. Is there a reason why your story sounded like a sermon?
Yes, there is. After my sermons, I get to enjoy the financial rewards. By telling a story of sinners, I can get people to pay for relics that will promise healing powers. Speaking of that, would you like to buy this solid gold cross with me?
No. I'm okay. I'm okay with my rosary. But anyway, do you consider yourself a hypocrite for all these stories about greed?
I know I don't always follow the things I preach, but I wouldn't say that makes me a true hypocrite.
Okay, one more question. Were there any characters in your story that had a special meaning to them?
Yes, in fact there was. The old man I began the story with, who leads the others to the tree, was a representation of death itself. He told them to go to the tree, where they proceeded to turn on each other, and eventually all died.
Do you think the host enjoyed the tale that you told on the pilgrimage that you took?
Well, I don't see why he wouldn't, but from the reactions I got, didn't look like it. But enough about me. Tell me about yourself. Where were you born and when?
I was born in the year 1343 in London, England. Is that all the questions you have for me?
No, of course not. But besides being a poet and author, what other professions have you had?
Well, being a poet and author is what I truly like to do, but I'm also a philosopher, alchemist, and an astronomer. I also serve in civil service as a bureaucrat, courtier, and a diplomat.
So Chaucer, how many tales have you written for the Canterbury Tales?
Well, I'm not quite done writing all of it yet, but I've really focused on the Knight's Tale and the Wife of Bath's Tale because those people have really been influential on this journey that we've taken together.
Very nice. So, why did you decide to write about so many different characters in the Canterbury Tales?
I decided to write about all these different characters because like I said before, I had experience in a lot of professions that related to these characters. By partaking in these professions, I was able to shape the speech and actions of the characters to make it seem very realistic in all their mannerisms.
Oh, that makes sense. So, what makes the Canterbury Tales unique from other books?
It is different because it's a narrative style that I wrote it in. It is also different because of the variety of individual stories I tell about a variety of different characters.
Yes, that is very unique indeed. But what about your other works? How many other books have you written, and what is your most favorite?
I have written over 500 books in my lifetime, and it seems like such a great accomplishment, but my greatest accomplishment has to be the Canterbury Tales. I can see people reading these tales for a very long time.
Yes, it is a fine tale. Thank you for answering my questions. It has been a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, indeed. Good day, sir.
Good day.